All right, everybody. We're going to start. I told you this was unconventional, so all you have to do is sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Almost heaven in Carolina, sunset beaches, walks along the water. The love is strong here, stronger than you see, deeper than the ocean. Watch their love sail free, sandy roads take them home to the place they belong. Here together, now and forever. Love is their home, where they belong. I feel very honored to be here today, to be here and marry these two beautiful people. But first, let me tell you a little bit about why they chose me to marry them. You see, I connect and bring together the two families. This is my cousin Ashley, and she's marrying this guy. Let me tell you a little bit about Nahder. Me and Nahder go way back. We spent many nights together, playing countless hours of video games like Super Smash, Mario, and The Legend of Zelda. And we would verse in these games almost every weekend until the sun came up. We would start out with like best of 7 and then go to like best of 87 until my parents would bang on the ceiling going, "Go to bed!" Well, we became such good friends after that. We even shared our first drink together. And nobody told us back then that you can't fool the parents by putting water back into the vodka bottle. And as we got older, we didn't get a chance to see each other as much. But whenever we do get back together, it's always back to best of 87. As for me and Ashley, I've known her my entire life, and I have a few memories to share. Her and her sister would come over almost every weekend and play video games, and our favorite game, TV tag. And when we ran out of TV shows, we played our second favorite game, movie tag. And just like Nahder, me and Ashley would stay up way past bedtime and play countless hours of games until my parents would bang on the ceiling shouting, "Go to bed!" Sandy roads take them home to the place they belong. here together, now and forever. Love is their home, where they belong. So I guess sometimes love has a sense of humor, right? Because out of all those weekends hanging out with Nahder and Ashley, their paths would almost cross countless times. Until their paths did cross at her 16th party at my house. And I'll never forget that look in Nahder's eyes when he saw her. I think he was thinking, I need to get me some of that. And if Nahder had it his way, they would have started their journey together that night. But I guess sometimes life has a different plan for love. And it's said that not always the quick path is the right path. And I got to watch them grow separately over the next 10 years until casino night. 10 years later at my house. What a magical night. And Nahder had that same look in his eyes. And I know why. Because there she was. My cousin Ashley had just arrived. Walking into the living room. Nahder's eyes on her. Nahder was about to make the biggest gamble of his life. And he was in shock, and so was she, because old memories of an attraction rushed deep. I saw Nahder laugh to himself, because he thought, love has given me a second chance. And Nahder, that night, he usually bet it all on black. But instead, that night, he bet it all on red. So suppose she never came to casino night. Suppose Nahder went out with the guys. Suppose they never ever stayed up together so late and just talked. Suppose he never got her number. Suppose they never had a date. Suppose they never ever took that chance to fall in love. Then we wouldn't even be here today on this very, very special day to witness the love between Nahder and Ashley. Sandy roads take them home to the place they belong. Here together, now and forever. Love is their home, where they belong. But it wasn't easy in the beginning for these two. They had to travel long distances. Instead, it's not a matter of if, but of how. And Nahder had to travel and drive for hours and hours just to see this girl. And also, I had the privilege of watching them grow their love over the years. And anyone who knows Nahder knows he expresses his love in big ways, which led to him pulling off one of the most epic marriage proposals of all time. And I guess by now you know whose house that took place at. This guy. Sandy roads, take them home to the place they belong. Here together, now and forever. Love is their home, where they belong. Nahder, you know what time it is. If you want to marry my cousin, all you have to do is one thing. Ready? You have to beat me best of 87 in Smash Brothers. But on a more serious note, the couple will now give their vows, starting with Ashley.
Nahder. First off, I don't like to public speak. This is not my thing, and he knows that, so that alone shows how much I love him. Try my best. There's many things I can say to express how I love you and why we're amazing for each other. But we don't have time for all that. I'll keep it short and simple. One of my favorite things is how I feel when I'm with you. You've brought back parts of me that was lost for a long time. When anyone goes through any form of loss, you lose parts of yourself that you never really get back. But with you, I get closer to finding myself every day. Another and obvious reason is for the family we have created. We've created a mini army of our very own, and I wouldn't choose anyone else to go into these upcoming battles with than with you. Love you.
Now, Nahder.
It's a hard act to follow. I could tell everyone here how amazing Ashley is, but we have a Sunday checkout and we need to get home eventually. So I'll tell you how she's affected me. I mean, before I met Ashley, I wasn't really happy. I probably thought everything revolved around me and I was just getting by. And then she walked in that night at Dave's house. And I just remember her shining bright, radiating this heat that I've never felt before. It was like seeing the sun for the first time. The sun came with a few planets. But I realized, like, everything didn't revolve around me. My world was meant to revolve around you. So I vow to you today to always remember that you are the center of my universe. When we first started dating, I remember I would drive to Jersey just to have dinner with you. And you would be in shock that I would drive that far. And I remember laughing to myself, thinking I would cross oceans for this girl, and we just had no idea. So I vow to always be willing to travel anywhere in the world to be right there beside you. And Ashley, when you look at me, you see something in me that I honestly didn't think was there. And it's so strong and so powerful that I believe it's true. You risked everything to be with me. I could never let you be wrong about that. Not just for you, but for everyone who played a role. Your mom, your dad, our kids, your sister, Dave, and everyone else. So I vow, even though I'm probably not there yet, to always strive to be the man that I see in the reflection in your eyes when you look at me. I mean everything to me. Love you.
Now, a few of mine. Nahder, if you want to marry my cousin, do you promise to always respect and protect her? And also, always challenge her to be the best woman she could ever be. And also, always be by her side and always love her. And Ashley, if you want to marry my best friend, do you promise to always respect and protect him and also challenge him to be the best man he could ever be and always be by his side and always love him? Now for the rings. Wait, Nahder, you forgot. There's one more. As for me, I am an ordained Buddhist priest, and it's now time for me to give you the dude vows. Nahder, do you promise to be excellent to Ashley every single second for as long as you both shall live? And Ashley, do you promise to be excellent to Nahder every single second for as long as you both shall live? And by the power in me, by the church of the dude, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Nahder, you may now, for the first time ever,
Just do it already!
kiss your wife.